Doom's demon sprite creation process is probably one of the most interesting in video game history. So, how did they even do it? How were these amazing sprites even created? Alright, so how they did most of the less complex sprites was with clay sculptures. Here you can see a photograph of the original clay sculpture used to make the Doomguy sprites. They colored the photographs once they were put into a computer. Here's a sprite sheet with the uncolored clay sculpture photographs. Here's another photograph of developer Adrian Carmack sculpting a Baron of Hell. Here's also some photos of the uncolored sculpture of the Cyberdemon. But not all of them were made with clay. Gregor Punchatz made the sculpture of the Spider Mastermind out of metal and latex. Punchatz also made the original Mancubus sculpture for Doom 2. Here's a photograph of the sculpture with some footage of it. Here's another photograph of it. Notice anything different? Right there. The skin pattern is different because the original sculptor's latex skin broke and they eventually replaced it. The Revenant was also sculpted by Punchatz. You can see a photo of the original Revenant sculpture. At some point it had armor on it, most likely when photographing the sculpture. Here's a photo of the Archville sculpture. You can notice that the head looks very different and more alien-like compared to the final sprites. Here you can see that the original more sloppy Revenant sprite was in the Doom 2 pre-release screenshots. That's pretty weird considering that they most likely would have had the final version of the sprite by now. But it was only pre-release screenshots, so it didn't really matter how polished it looked. Let's talk about Doom 64 now. Here's an image of the original Doom 64 Marine, looking much different, having cargo pants and no shirt. He looks much less serious and scary compared to the rest of Doom 64's general aesthetic. Also, here's another photo of the Doom 64 Doomguy sculpture's legs. The boots here actually got used in the final sprites. Speaking of unused media, here's a photograph of an unused Hellhound sculpture. I personally think this would have fit Doom 64's aesthetic very well, especially when juxtaposed with the way the pain elementals look. God. Here's also a photo of the Cyberdemon sculpture. Actually, this isn't the final version because it looks much different, with the difference not only being that it has two rocket launchers, but that the proportions look very cartoony. I think having two rocket launchers would have definitely made the Cyberdemon much more scary. Or, well, annoying. Also, this design would have definitely fit in amazingly. Also, it would definitely have fit in amazingly in Doom 64. Well guys, that was some interesting ways how Doom's demon sprites were made, right? Anyways, that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, please consider dropping a like and maybe even subscribing. As always, I'll see you guys next time.